You know where you are?
This is Nollywoodpicturestv.
I called this meeting of the cardinal men in council because of what Ichio told me. I have this feeling that plans are being perfected in high places to deny me of my right, and I want to state it clearly here. I will resist injustice. I will.
There's something you don't understand. That you are the first son of the late king does not in any way qualify you to speak to the elders in council in such crude and reckless choice of words.
Right.
Ichio is the spokesman of the elders in council. And whatever he has told you is the position of the elders in council. Period.
What? Can you imagine what this man is telling me? You have not even asked me what he said, and you are assuming that whatever he said is the position of the elders in council. Why would you say a thing like that?
Yeah, look. Your father and I come from the same clan. It can be said that you are my brother. Based on this, you shouldn't think that I would lead you astray.
Oh, come on, Ichie, don't give me that. You're telling me you cannot lead me astray, but that is exactly what you are doing, leading me astray. How can you connive with these men to do something that is unjust to a man of your clan? Why?
I don't want us to drag this matter far too long. Do not whip up any sentiment at all.
Anyway, I wasn't the one who started it. Ichio started it. And he should be the one the house must call to order. That is if and only if there is any problem. Yes.
Prince Henry, I've told you before, we should not drag this matter far too long. Let us face the real issue. Can you possibly tell us what Ichio told you?
Thank you, Ichie. Ichio told me that my coronation would be postponed. So I ask, is that the position of the elders in council?
Yes.
I ask again, is that the position of the elders in council?
Yes.
Oh my God. I don't believe this. I do not believe this. Our tradition says that 1 year after the death of the king, his son would be crowned king. Now next week would make it exactly 1 year after my father's burial, and I should be crowned king. So why are we not doing that?
I want to be the one that will bring the news to you. We have consulted the oracle, the chief priest, and all spiritual authorities. And all say the same thing.
It's true.
That we should not be in a haste to crown you a king. That was why the coronation was postponed by the elders.
And why? Can somebody tell me why? Why? Look, you people shouldn't just be staring at me. Someone should be bold enough to tell me why my coronation is being postponed. Why?
Henry, the truth is that we have not received a clear instruction not to crown you the next king. You may still be the one that we may crown eventually. The spiritual authorities say that we must not be in a hurry. I am pleading with you to relax and let us allow the gods of the land to direct us. Please.
Calm down.
I see. I see there's a conspiracy here. And I'm telling you this. I will resist all of you.
There is a man who confronts.
Can you imagine the embarrassment, Ferdinand? Why do they want to change the tradition of our people? Why?
If you'll take my advice, I'll tell you to calm down. These are elders of this kingdom. You definitely cannot wage war against them.
I am not waging war against them. Know this. They have started the war. They started the war.
Listen to me, bro. I heard everything they said. I understood what they said. Now, why don't you just let these men perform their duties as elders in council? Why?
Ferdinand, I know why you're saying this. You're just a man of this kingdom. You don't know the politics involved. Look, I know the politics of the Council of Elders. I know it like the back of my palms. I was born into the politics of this kingdom. Listen, they want to dethrone me and possibly crown another family as king. But you know what? I will not let that happen. I will show them that I remain the dreaded man of campus cultism.
Hey, listen to me, bro. Don't you ever go threatening the elders with campus cultism. As a matter of fact, don't ever let them know you had anything to do with campus cultism, because that would worsen your case. Now meet me in Enugu as we agreed, and let's take off from there.
There is a night that sees even in the dark.
Ferdinand, these old men are daring me. They are daring me.
Nobody's daring you. Just give them some space.
When you do a thing, thinking that no one sees you, there is...
You see, Pastor, one thing I know for sure is that we cannot dictate anything to this awesome God we have come to serve as our Father and as our God.
Of course.
Because if you're telling me that you still want to proceed to marry Ozioma, my daughter, who am I to say no?
I still want to proceed. I still want to proceed. But the thing is, she has not fully accepted my proposal. Because she is always remembering your rebukes. So please, I would want you to call her. Make her understand that there is nothing wrong in getting married to me. And rather than breaking up the church, getting married to me will help in strengthening the church.
I think the ideal thing here is not to call her, but to tell her this. I rather invite her here to come so I can tell her whatever I want to tell her. Or I can even choose to go to her place to tell her whatever I want to tell her. But the truth of the matter is that it is better handled face to face than through the phone. Or what do you think?
You're right, you're right. What happens is that my love for her grows every day. So whichever way you choose to, take care of it. It's fine by me, you have my full support.
Pastor, you remind me of my own days.
It should go up. Something tells me that the prince will venture fight the elders in council.
Why would he attack the elders? Why? Is it because we told him the truth?
The point is that, does he believe that we have told him the truth? He believes that we want to skip him out of the race. I think you should go back to him and explain the situation more closely to him. I want us to have a peaceful transition.
Good. And that peaceful transition is what we're going to give. Yes. But for me to go to Henry to explain anything, no. That's one thing you don't understand. And I want to tell you that now. I know the exact reason why we were barred from crowning him the king.
What is the reason?
Now, my son and Henry attended the same university. And he told me that Henry was so bad in the university. He violated all the rules and regulations of the university, smoking Indian hemp and all banned substances with impunity.
Are you insinuating that we are bad? Huh? Because somebody smoked Indian hemp?
Okay, Aaron. Come out clearly. Are you saying that a good leader or any leader should smoke banned substances? Is that what you are saying?
Listen. I don't want us to bring immorality into this. I know some kings who smoke Indian hemps and other banned substances. Even though what they are doing is bad, their gods did not kill them. We should do what we can do as human beings and leave the rest for the gods. I still suggest that you go back to him and tell him to wait for the elders in council to hear from the gods. If he attacks any elder in council, he has shot himself in the legs.
Good.
I'm going. I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay, thank you very much. See you.
Wait a minute, Henry. Are you telling me that Ichie Okekaro is part of this?
Exactly what I am saying, mother. They said they consulted the chief priest, and the old man told them not to crown me king.
How is that ever going to be possible? Why are they trying so hard to provoke this family?
What are you saying, mother? This family is provoked already. The elders in council want to terminate the royalty that runs in our family, and I am saying, mother, we must resist them. We must.
The chief priest was very close to your father. I know both of them used to be the best of friends. And I also know he has visited this palace countless number of times. And each occasion, your father always give him attention. What I don't understand now is, why will he suddenly change and he's taking sides with the elders and council?
It is obvious, mother. Money. That's all, money. See, that is one thing I hate about black men. We are so inconsistent. The dude must have taken money from these people and is obviously dancing to their tune.
What are we going to do, son?
I know what I am going to do. Don't worry about the elders in council, mother. I am going to show them that those men that feared me while I was on campus knew that I had many sides.
Elders in council of Ebelenu, why would they rise against my family? Why?
Thank you, my daughter.
Father, I received a very strange call from Henry today.
Strange call?
Yes.
Who is Henry?
Prince Henry, the son of the late king, the heir apparent to the throne. He sounded very angry. What beats me is that I still don't know how he got my number.
What did he say?
He said to advise my father not to dare him, that he's a man versatile in all things, that if my father goes ahead with his plots, that he will come after him like a wounded lion. And then when I tried to ask him exactly what he meant, he just cut off the call.
For the fact that he called you a woman, threatening to know what we have discussed in council, means that he's a fool. My dear, go in and forget about him. Go in. Forget about him.
Yes, Father.
Go in. Who is Henry?
This is Her Majesty, Queen Emeka of Ebelenu Kingdom. Am I true to Ichie Okekaro?
It's me, Okekaro, speaking. Is anything the matter?
Yes. My son has briefed me on what you discussed in council. And I'm calling to know the reason of what you told him.
I am very disappointed. I finally discovered that your son is not a complete man.
My own son, the heir apparent to the throne. You said my own son is not a complete man. Did I give birth to an imbecile? What do you mean by that?
The elders and council of Ebelenu and all the kingdoms around are full of men and not women. For the fact that their son went to discuss issues we have discussed in council with women means that he's not man enough.
Ichie Okekaro, do you realize that I'm still the queen of this kingdom? I am the queen of this kingdom. Are you telling me that you don't know the importance of the position I maintain in this kingdom? Why will you just call me a woman?
Ezoma, I am not going into that now.
No, Ichie Okekaro, you have to go into all that. What did you tell my son? And why will you think that I cannot be briefed on what was discussed in council?
I don't have answers for these questions now. I've already detailed an elder that will speak with their son.
You don't have to detail any elder to speak on your behalf. I want you to come out clear and speak yourself. What are you planning, Ichie Okekaro? What are you planning?
There are men who are ready to disobey the chief priest of the land. They do that because they don't respect constituted authorities. I don't do that myself. Listen, the chief priests have given us instruction, elders in council, and we have resolved to obey that instruction. Sorry, I have something to do. Thank you.
Hello? Hello, Ichie Okekaro. This is unbelievable. He actually cut the phone on me. He ended the call while I'm still speaking. Oh. Their evil plans have reached the level that he cannot cut phone while I'm still talking. These people are taking me for granted, and I must resist them.
Even if you must forget everything, you do not forget the fact that I'm the chief priest of this kingdom. And you should mind how you say certain things before me.
Well, Mr. Chief Priest, if you are getting angry, that is your problem, not mine. Answer the question. The elders said you gave them an advice. So I want to know, why would you give them such stupid advice? Why?
I asked the young men you interact with, and they told me that you read history in the university, and I was so impressed.
And what has the course I studied in the university got to do with this? Mr. Chief Priest, why are you doing everything possible to provoke me? Tell me.
If actually you read history in the university, you must know the value of history. The people that have history know the value of your history, and let me tell you the truth. The people that undermine their history destroy their future.
With due respect to you, Mr. Chief Priest, I do not know what you are talking about. The elders said you advised them not to crown me king, and based on your advice, they postponed my coronation. So I want to know, why? Tell me, why are you bringing history into this? Listen, I know the history of this kingdom, so you cannot confuse me with some baseless reference to history.
Do you know what, young man? Go back to where you came from and leave the God to finish what you have already started.
And what have the gods started? Answer me, Mr. Chief Priest. What have the gods started?
Your welcome into my compound has expired. If you wouldn't mind, leave, or you see the chief priest in me.
Oh, you're now threatening me with the powers of the chief priest. Huh? You are threatening me with the powers of the chief priest. All right. Fine, but know this. I am going to deal with all of you. Mark my words.
The beautiful bride that is also an electrifying.
Thank you.
You look beautiful this afternoon.
Thank you.
And you're awesomely welcome. Even if all the musicians on Earth, I mean planet Earth, decide to compose a song for you, it's not going to be enough. You know why? Because you're bigger than a mezzo.
Thank you, Ben. You know, whenever you say this, I feel great and flattered all at once. So, are you even here?
Is it ever possible I'm going to be alone? I'm not alone.
Excuse me. Well, I don't know the reason she's not introducing me to you. But I'm Uzema. And I'm her chief priest. I suppose you are her groom. Oh my God, you have stolen my heart away with the praises that you gave to your wife. That is awesome.
Ben, I told you this is the best of all brands.
I know you kind of like my friend, but she's my best friend. She's Uzema, my baby. And Uzema is my fiancé. My friend Marcus is my best friend. You know, I told you about her friend.
Are you okay?
Yeah, fine, sir.
All right.
Uzema, wait! What's going on here? Have you guys met? Do you know her? Like, Uzema! Uzema! Wait!
Hello, who is this?
I'm the lady you just left. Please, where are you taking my friend to?
Please, I can't talk now. Call me back later, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Can you please explain to me what just happened?
And the purity of my soul, I lay across on the man that violently terminated my virginity. It shall not be wrong with that man. Everything shall go wrong with him. He shall steal his destiny, but he shall not get it.
Do you have anything to do with a beautiful woman? Oh my God. Your fiancé choosers are made of honor?
Her curse cannot be manifesting. Cause I didn't do it.
Man, you're talking strange. You didn't do what? What is it?
Ben, I didn't do it.
Come on, are you okay? Fight!
I did not.
Hello, who's this?
My name is Chiwendo, the lady that called you earlier on. Please, there's a problem and I need to speak with my friend. Tell me where you dropped her. I am willing to pay. Just tell me where you dropped her.
Now you are talking. How much can you afford to pay?
You tell me how much you want me to pay.
If you can pay me 10,000 naira, I will tell you the hotel where I dropped her. She even booked a room in my presence. I will even give you her room number.
Settled. I'll pay you 10,000 naira. Where do I meet you up?
Okay, you come to Ebelenu Junction.
Okay, thank you very much.
Where is this woman? I've been here for more than 10 minutes now. And the house is empty.
I must confess to you, I am very, very disappointed with you.
Why would you say that?
Yes, you are from this clan, and you're the only one that represents this clan in the Council of Elders. Why are you there and they're scheming to terminate royalty from our family, and you could not do anything?
I'm disappointed to see the kind of understanding you have.
What do you mean by the kind of understanding that I have?
The kingdom is one. The Council of Elders is one. That I come from the same clan as you has not changed the fact that the kingdom is one. The decision of the council is for the good of the kingdom. So it has nothing to do with our clan.
So why are you postponing the coronation? Why?
We are all committed to the peace and progress of the kingdom. I have actually come to ask you to advise your son. He's taking the matter too personal and is destroying his chances.
My son is the only choice. And what do you mean by he is destroying his chances? I have this feeling that you and all the elders in council are all acting on a script written by the enemies of this land. And I'm going to assure you that I'm going to resist every one of you.
What? Resist all of us? Then, if you think you can resist the men who are standing with the gods of the land, go ahead and we shall see what would happen. Tell your son to mind his antics and moves before we conclude that he's #1 enemy of the land.
Ichiegonabo, you and I know that my son is not the problem of this land, but those who are postponing the coronation are the problem of this land. And I'm going to resist every one of you. I will. It's either my son is crowned or nobody.
A word, I believe, is enough for the wise. I don't have more to talk on this.
The picture is becoming clear. The picture is becoming very, very clear to me. Even my own people, our own people, are also against this. I will resist them. My son must be crowned as the heir of this kingdom. He is the prince.
How am I gonna repay you? Don't think of paying me back. I want God to pay me back.
I should never have left. This isn't Chiwendu's fault. Now I regret why I walked away. Chiwendu gave me everything I have today, and she deserves more than I'm giving her. Who's that?
This is me, Chiwendu. If you do not want me to die of high blood pressure, then you must open this door. I don't need to ask you before you know you owe me a serious explanation to what happened back there in the house.
Oh my God. Now why is she cancelling my calls? Does it mean she believed what she was told without even bothering to hear my side? You see, Ben, I'm your neighbor here. And we are like brothers already. And I want you to tax your thoughts and come on, tell me what you know. Ben, I was so drunk that night, I can barely remember anything now. Okay? But I remember I saw her exposed laps. I remember I got attracted. I remember also I wanted to act, and then my friend whom I was staying with told me not to do anything stupid. I also remembered I entered my room. So is it possible I woke up in the middle of the night under the influence of alcohol and then deflowered her, as she claims? Is it possible? You know, if you drank excess alcohol that night, you know, then it's possible that it put you to sin. Yes. You know, that is why the churches preach against alcohol. Come on, it will always push people to sin. I know, but the girl in question does not drink alcohol. I mean, she's a thorough born-again Christian. A fanatic, if you could say. All she drinks is juice. So how is it possible that she got raped without her knowing? How? Well, you never can say. You don't know the fate of the goats at the gathering of hungry Lobians. Come on, I don't know exactly what's transpired though, but I know that when sinners are gathered, they can start anything. Oh God. What? Did I rape her? Oh.
Why are you unwilling to talk? All I can make out of this is that you want to ruin my happiness. Ozioma, why?
No. Please don't say that. You know that's not true. Look, it's not about you, Chiwendu. It's about me. It's about my life. And I do not want to talk about it.
Don't be ridiculous. You saw my fiancé and you blotted out. Ever since then, you've been behaving strangely. Tell me what you mean by your life.
I left because I know that we couldn't talk about it. Chiwendu, you We're getting married in a few days. Just leave me alone to concentrate, please.
I have this feeling that you and Ferdinand know before now. If this is true, in what capacity do you guys know?
You have seen me through a lot of times. You have been there for me. The last thing that I want to do is break your heart with the tales of my past. Just forget about me. Move on and be happy. By tomorrow morning, I'll just go back to the job that you gave to me. Please. Please.
Ozema, you're making me go crazy. You are making me go crazy. If actually you value our friendship, then you should tell me what I need to know.
I can't talk about it. I sincerely can't do that. I'm sorry.
Okay. What I know reading is that they are right when they say friendship does not really exist. It only exists as language.
Chirindu, wait. Look, if you walk out of this room, Chirindu, with the impression in your mind that we are not best of friends, then you have killed me.
If I am that important to you, then you should tell me what I need to know. I have made a lot of sacrifices for you. I have never hidden anything from you. So why are you hiding things away from me now?
Have you ever wondered why I named my son Ferdinand?
What are you trying to tell me? Your son, Ferdinand, does he have anything to do with Ferdinand, my fiancé?
He's the father of my child. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. You see, that's the reason I didn't want to say anything. I don't know why I have to be so complicated between us. I'm just...
I don't know what she must have told you, but I beg you, it didn't happen. It did not happen.
You had the courage to drug and rape a woman who took you like a brother. And you think I would ever end up with a man like that as my husband?
No! Ben, could you just please tell her it did not happen? She's jumping into conclusions fast.
Oh, please, spare me that. You are a rapist. Or is there any other beautiful name you want to name it?
Chinwendu, there is a misconception somewhere. Please, let us not play into the hands of those who don't want us to be together. I love you, and I always will. You know that.
I've already made up my mind. There is nothing you're going to say that can make me change my mind.
I'm sorry, my dear Chiwendu. You can't be saying this now that your wedding is around the corner. Your fiancé has something to say. Come on, please. You should hear him out. Please.
I respect you a lot because you are a noble man. But I would advise you to stay out of this. Ferdinand.
Yes, my love.
That which you did with her produced a child. A male child.
So you better locate her and continue what you started.
Oh my God, she has a child. She has a child, she has a new child.
Are you gradually getting convinced that you did it?
On the purity of my soul, I lay a curse on the man that violently terminated my virginity. It shall not be well with that man. Everything shall go wrong with him. He shall steal his destiny, but he shall not get it.
Maybe alcohol pushed me to do it.
Look, you need to be sure that you did it before you accept. Fed, a child is already involved. You cannot claim another man's child.
But the curse is beginning to manifest in my life. Can't you see it? Everything is falling apart. My whole life is now misery, and I'm gradually beginning not to experience anything good. I don't know what is happening. Oh gosh.
Dikeh.
No.
That's one thing you don't know about me. That one thing is that I plan well. I always plan well. This habit of planning well is the reason why I hardly fail. I'm a successful man, successful in any venture. So I have come this night to ask you that we should start planning well.
Ichuganab, there is nothing to plan in this. The gods are involved in this matter. We should allow them to complete that which they have started. Yes.
Did you hear that the boy went to the chief priest to threaten him? To threaten the chief priest of this land?
Of course I heard it. That is the more reason I said that the gods are making move. How can a man who cannot respect the chief priest of the land emerge as the next king? Is it possible?
And again, I went and discussed with the mother and discovered that the mother and the son are working together. I can say like mother, like son.
Children, listen, I don't want to discuss this matter anymore. Let us follow the chief priest at his pace until we get to the truth. Remember, he said that this land has a history. Yes. We cannot abandon the history.
No way.
Let us follow the gods. Yes.
You should know me by now, Uzema. I don't rush into decisions, but when I take one, I hardly go back.
Don't you think that this was rather too fast? I mean, there were some things that you probably didn't consider before taking that rash decision.
Things like what? Uzema, I was the one you came to. I know the pains you went through. I had already placed a curse on the man that made you pass through that pain. And now that it turned out to be the very man that I want to marry, how in the world do you think I would continue?
Forget about this. I want you to continue. Look, I trust you. Trust you so much. Enough to give my son to you. My son is your son. And I know that you would give him the motherly care and love that he deserves. But if you're trying not to hurt me, not going through the wedding would be worse.
I've already called it off.
Well, you can forgive and forget. Look, I know how much of your soul you put into the planning of this wedding. And I'm guaranteed that it's going to turn out a fabulous wedding. I want you to go through that. But you will have to look for a new chief bridesmaid. Just show me beautiful pictures.
I actually came back to this hotel tonight to ask you for a favor that I know you can grant. Don't leave tomorrow as you've already planned. Please, don't leave tomorrow.
I have to. You know I have to. I must leave.
I don't want you to leave. It's unfortunate things are happening this way, but you still remain my one and only friend, and I want you to stay behind. You can even check out from here. We can go back to my place.
Chiwendo, you know if I don't go, I'll be giving you more than enough reason not to get married. But if I go tomorrow, you can forget all about me. You can have that happy ever after that every woman wants to have. Please.
If you're really what I take you to be, then don't leave tomorrow.
God. I should have just shut up. I should have just kept quiet. I shouldn't have just said everything. What's wrong with me? Why didn't I shut up? Why didn't I shut up? Why didn't I just shut up?
You called me, mother.
Yes, sit down. You know, the problem we're facing in this kingdom now is about your future. And I want you to face it with every determination it deserves.
Is that not what I'm doing, mother? Of course that's what I'm doing. The youth leader of the Ebelenu kingdom is my friend, my good friend. So I can always get him to trigger the youths. And you know the elders are crippled once the youths are triggered.
Okay. Henry, I want you to cancel your planned trip to Enugu tomorrow.
Why? Oh, come on, mother. I can't do that. No. Look, Ferdinand is my friend. Right? He's my friend, my good friend. He's like a brother to me. I need to be there. I'm supposed to be his best man. I can't do that.
Henry, that way his best man is nothing. He can always pick another young man to be his best man. The elders are planning to take what belongs to you. And I want you to sit back and resist them. Instead of telling me you are going to Enugu.
But, mother, why do you want me to abandon my friend at this point? Why?
Because I don't trust him. I don't.
You don't trust Fred?
Yes.
I'm just hearing this for the first time. Why?
Is he not from Uroji clan? The same clan as Ichioke. He might even be involved in the whole scheme. Henry, why are you bothered about him? I don't even know why you are bothered about him.
Oh no, mother. No. I don't agree with you. You will not make me hate my friend, no. Ferdinand has been my friend for years and he has always been there for me, right? No, not at this point. Look, I have a plan on ground, right? This plan is in motion. So I'll attend the wedding, do everything, make sure everything goes well, then I'll come back and continue from where we stopped.
What if you come back and they've crowned another king?
Oh, mother. That is when you will see the cultist in me. Let them try.
Come back here, Henry. Come back here. What did I hear you say now? Did you say you are a cultist?
You know, mother, coming to power has many properties. This is my battle. So I want you to relax and leave me to fight my battle. Beautiful lady.
Did I hear him right? Did he say he's a cultist? No. What is he doing with cultism? Did I hear him right? No. My son can't be a cultist. What is he doing with cultism? He can't be a cultist.
I facing this kind of dilemma at this crucial stage of my life? What am I going to do now? What?
Who's there?
It's me, Alice. Open the door. We need to talk.
This hope he has not spoken to Alice.
What's the meaning of this? Why did you bring him here? I am talking to you.
Why would you rely on baseless allegation to call off your wedding? Why do you refuse to pick up his calls?
When people try to defend what they don't know, they make mistakes.
Is that what you think? That I don't know what is going on? Listen to me, Chinwendu. I listened to him already. And I know everything that is going on. Why are you playing into the hands of the enemies of the family? Why?
Listen to me, my dear Alice. This man here is a rapist.
Oh.
He raped that innocent flatmate of his. And it resulted to pregnancy. I, Chinwendu, I nurtured that pregnancy. I know the pains he made her go through. She was disowned by her own parents. She was ostracized from her church in Edo State. I had already placed a curse on the man that defied her. Sincerely, honestly, I can't marry that man that I now know is Ferdinand.
It's me you're talking about, Ferdinand. You're jumping into conclusions and it's not fair. It's not fair.
Okay, are you by any means trying to tell me that you did?
I can't. I was too drunk that night to even remember what happened. But I can tell you in all sincerity, something within me tells me I didn't do it. Oh, believe me, I didn't do it.
Can you see the man you're trying to defend? Can you see the man you are trying to defend? Please, I've had enough. Just take them out of my house. I want to rest.
So. Please, Chiwendo. Do you ever understand the implication of what you're doing? Printed cards have already been distributed.
Yes.
And guests already invited.
Please.
Everything is set for this wedding. You just cannot call it off, please.
Ben, is this coming from you, Ben?
Yeah.
Ben, if you force me to see you as a man with no integrity, then it will be bad. So you want me to please invited guests and marry a rapist? Ferdinand, you are a rapist.
Oh.
Yes, and my friend has already named her son after his father, Ferdinand. So you better go start that family. You started with my friend and let me be. Please!
Okay?
How?
Chinwendu.
What is wrong?
Just calm down, okay? I'm going to talk to her.
What is happening?
Just calm down.
What is happening?
Calm down, I'll talk to her, okay? Let's go. Don't worry, I'll talk to her. She'll come back, don't worry. Okay?
Talk to her, please.
Don't worry, I'll do that.
Then talk to her. It's okay. What am I going to do? It's okay. Oh.
Just calm down, okay?
I look at you and I have this feeling that your father is in this house. Young lady, why are you hiding him from me?
Why would I want to hide my father? He left very early this morning.
And he did not tell you where he went to. Are you going to tell me that you do not know where your father went to?
Your Majesty, I am not a liar, and I have not told any lie. He said he was going to see Ichionora.
Which Ichionora? The priest?
Yes, Your Majesty, the chief priest.
Are you aware that your father is going to go down in history as one of the men that destroyed this kingdom?
Your Majesty, on the contrary, my father is one of the men who would die for this kingdom. I will never be amongst the people who want to destroy the land.
Why give me the impression that you're equally part of the scheme?
I know not of any scheme, and I am not part of any scheme.
I'm not going to call your father on the phone again. Because it is clear to me that telephone calls do not make any difference to him. But tell him that I was here. Let him dismantle his wicked schemes, or I will personally make him politically impotent in this kingdom. Warn him.
Why are we being threatened by the royal house? Your son called me earlier today threatening me, and now you're here threatening our family. What have we done?
If you fail to warn your father, and he is consumed by the wicked scheme he's putting up, I am sorry, because you have yourself to blame.
My father is a noble man, and he's not setting up a scheme.
Then warn him. Warn him now that you can, or you see nobody to warn eventually.
Something is wrong in the land. But why are they trying to hide it?
Your Majesty, sir. You've not told me exactly where we're going.
The guy that is meant to direct me is not taking his calls, so I'm lost. I don't know what to do.
Oh, sir, do you know exactly where he lives?
I know he lives in Zoo Estate. Is that it? Yeah, Zoo Estate, but I don't know the exact address. Can you take me to any hotel in Zoo Estate?
Sir, Zoo Estate is strictly a residential area. There's no hotel there, sir.
Okay. Alright, take me to any hotel close to Zoo Estate.
Alright, sir.
So you want me to please invite a guest and marry a rapist? Ferdinand, you are a rapist.
Oh.
Yes, and my friend has already named her son after his father, Ferdinand. So you better go start that family you started with my friend and let me be. Please!
She asked me to switch over to Uzema. How is that possible? Mother of my baby, you have ruined my life. Now the news is everywhere that the wedding has been cancelled. What have you come to do? You came to be married instead?
Frednam, you're losing it. I do not want you to lose your head.
Hey! As if you care. You came to ruin my life. You came to make me pay, huh?
You just calm down and listen. I can find Chiwendu.
What are you talking about? You came from who?
She came to my hotel last night and asked me to stay back. She left and called me up again and said that you came to her house with her auntie.
Yes. Her name is Alice. What happened?
She said she called off the wedding.
Oh, I see. And so you have come to be married in her place?
Can you just keep quiet? Is this how you behave nowadays? She gave me her address and I went there today and she's nowhere to be found. I have called all her numbers and none of them are going through.
Where and where did you check?
Everywhere.
This calls from Harry.
What are we going to do?
Now you shut up. You are the cause of all this problem. Ever since you came here, it's been one problem or the other.
What are you trying to say? That I am the cause of the problems?
I'm not saying anything, but your presence has brought up so many problems.
You know what? I'll give you a good advice. Forget about me. I came to tell you that your wife-to-be is nowhere to be found. Try and find her.
Hey! You wait. Now you listen to me. If she's missing, then we have to find her together. You and I. Together.
What about my son?
What about him? He will grow up, Henry. Men always have a way of finding their backgrounds. But one thing I would not hide from him is the fact that his father is a rapist. I will let him know that fact. I'll give him the opportunity to choose if he really wants to have a rapist as a father.